It's week 3 of this that I've been doing, just so you can follow and stuff like that. This week I thought I'd do it a bit differently. So on Thursday we did with the juniors an land training session that was swim simulated based. So it's a bit of a simulation of a swim through land training exercises instead of swimming exercises. So we're focusing on each component of a swim. This week we're going to focus on 200s, where the exercises kind of relate to what happens in a race and what sort of components you're using. So first bit that we're going to do, make sure you do your pre-pull, okay, like normal. Make sure you do it 15 minutes, okay, on each, 5 minutes on each part, each section. Okay, first bit that we're going to do of the circuit, okay, there's 10 exercises. First one, okay, we're just going to do our arabesque pickups. Okay, we've done it in the last 2 weeks. Okay, so you're doing 5 arabesque pickups, which is going to simulate like the body position on the block. Okay, getting in the right position, and then in that dive phase, you're in that into that straight line. Okay, after that, okay, to simulate that push, we're going to do 10 pause squats. Okay, pause squats. Okay, so when you're coming down to here, you're going to hold. Okay, keep that back straight. Okay, into streamline. You can have your arms out here, but you're gonna, every time you come down, you're going to pause. Okay, at the lowest part. Okay, for 5 seconds. Okay, if you can do 10 seconds, that's pretty good. Okay, we're going to do 10 of those. Okay, as soon as you've done that 10th one, you're going to go into 5 explosive tuck jumps. Okay, where you're really using the hamstring and then quads to really accelerate. Okay, get your knees up to your chest. Okay, that's the first bit. Okay, so that's a dive, body position on the block, and then the actual power, the explosive movement. Okay, after that, we're going to go to like swim phase. Okay, you're doing 45 seconds of skipping. Okay, make sure it's quite fast, quite intense. Okay, all the swim phases should be intense. On the skipping, if you don't have skipping rope, just do imaginary skipping. Make sure you're light on your feet. After that, sorry, I'm referring to my sheet because there's quite a lot. We're going to do a minute of plank. You're doing side plank, so 30 on your left, and then 30 on your right, which is the other way around for you. So 30 on your left, 30 on your right. Okay, keeping this forearm on the floor. Okay, top leg. Okay, it's just in front of the bottom leg. Okay, keeping it here, and you're just going to be in that position. Make sure you're in this. Make sure your shoulders in line with the ceiling. Okay, straight arm. You should feel it along here. Okay, again, that's going to simulate the turn. Okay, by the way, because obviously the turn is like legs, streamline. We'll come to that in a minute. Okay, after that plank, 30 seconds of each, you're going to go to 45 seconds of sprint. Okay, not this. Okay, you're probably sprinting, pumping the arms. Okay, getting that head down. Okay, proper intensity on that sprint. Okay, that's like second 50, theoretically over 200. But you're doing, well, in the 200 it should be something else. But then we're going to go to 20 streamlined squats and hold again to simulate that the turn. Again, this is more your legs. Okay, so you're coming down. We did it last week. Okay, when you come down here, I can't do it because of the ceiling again. But when you're coming here, you're coming there, and then you're really accelerating. Okay, pushing up. Okay, and then you're going to land into streamline and hold it here. Okay, you're not coming down to here, then coming back up. Okay, you're coming all the way down, jump, and then back down again and hold. Okay, you're doing 20 of those. Okay, that's a turn phase. We're doing 45 seconds of mountain climbers. Okay, here we're just pumping up those legs as fast as possible. Again, intensity is high. Again, swim phase. Last bit, last turn phase. Okay, you're doing leg lowers. We did it last time. Okay, make sure you engage that core, tuck that tailbone under. Okay, you're just coming up here, and then you're going to hold here. I want you to hold for 2 seconds at the bottom, then come back up again. Then hold for 2. Okay, feet never touch the floor. You're doing 20 to 30 of those, depends how you're feeling. Okay. After that, you're doing last 50 theoretically of the 200 of the swim phase. You're doing 45 seconds press up burpees. Okay. Remember, when in the swim situation, the race situation, when you're getting tired, you've got to hold the technique. Okay, if the intensity is getting higher, okay, you've got to like kind of handle that psychologically. Okay, hold that technique. So the burpees press up is quite a good one. Okay, because you're starting to get fatigued around your arms and your legs on this. Okay, and cardio wise, you're probably feeling it a little bit in your chest. So you're doing what did I put? I put 45 seconds press up burpees. Okay, make sure you've got a stopwatch with you. Forgot to say that at the start. But you're coming here, but you're doing a press up. and then you're coming up, and then you're going into streamline. I just hit the light. But yeah, make sure you do 45 seconds of those. Again, good intensity. The swim phases, all right, good intensity. After that, this is, again, a bit of a psychological one for you lot. It's the last turn phase until the finish phase I've put on here. Okay, so the last turn phase you can do 16 dead bugs. Okay, so obviously we're here, we've done this every single week. Okay, you're not touching the floor with these arms and legs. Okay, it's alternating. Okay, you do 16 dead bugs followed by 16 Supermans, which is Superman's here, and then you're coming into that position, and then into here. Okay, make sure it's mirrored. Okay, both at the same time. And the purpose I've done this one last. Okay, it might not be the most intense. Okay, but technically this one needs to be good. Okay, this is the slow movements. Okay, psychologically, after you've done all of this intensity, okay, you'll probably be thinking about rushing it. I want you to really focus on that technique again and make sure that when you're getting tired, like you were doing a race situation, you've got to hold your technique. Okay, so that's why I put it at the end. Okay, not because it's the hardest one, but it's one of the most important ones where you've got to slow it back down again and you've got to focus on that technique. Okay, exactly the same in a race situation when you're out of breath. Okay, you've got to hold that technique. Okay, to that finish or that last 50. Okay, you've got to hold that technique when you're fatigued. Okay, that's the most important part. Okay, finish. Okay, to finish up with, after you've done the Supermans, okay, you're coming into flutter kicks. I'm going to move back slightly. Okay, but you're going to start off slow here. Okay, this is the finish phase where you've got to really drive to the wall. Okay, so for about 15 seconds, this is 30 seconds. Okay, with 15 seconds, okay, you're just going at a slow pace. And when you can close your eyes and use a bit of imagery doing this. Okay, but when I want you to visualise you getting closer and closer to the wall. Okay, you've got to really drive and maintain that leg kick. Okay, keep in that shape. Okay, but you're just getting a little bit faster with those legs. Okay, so make sure the flutter kicks are descend. Okay, so you're getting faster and you're really driving and put that extra bit to get into the wall. Okay, after that you're gonna have 20 seconds rest. Okay, and then you're gonna do this. We're gonna do this 5 times. Okay, so it's a little bit like a threshold, a bit of A2 threshold sort of set, where you're working quite hard. Okay, so the intense bits like the swim, okay, the swim phases, the cardio sort of exercises, okay, they've got to be at good intensity. Okay, and I really want you to focus on the technique towards that back end of a set, okay, whilst keeping the intensity on the cardio exercises. Okay, but you've got to really focus on that technique and hold the shape, hold them little movements, okay, and really try and relate it to a race situation and what you would do in a swimming session and think about what we would say. Okay, but yeah, good luck. I hope it's a little bit different. It's all body weight exercises. On the squats where you hold, okay, make sure you hold for a good 5 seconds. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you go up. Or if it's 10, you do 10. Okay, or you can use just your stopwatch. Okay, I would use your stopwatch because some of it is timed exercises, like the planks and the skipping and that lot, and the mountain climbers. Okay, but yeah, I thought I'd make it a little bit different, see how you do, and I'll get some feedback from Matt. But yeah, good luck and have fun. So it's theoretically like 5 200s from a block, from a dive, with 20 seconds rest in between. Okay, with the exercises that kind of relate to that sort of pattern and that sort of movement. But yeah, okay, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.